to your face there, sorry. I really want to do like a reading like sprint. Reading sprint vlog. Cool. My hair is starting to get long. I feel like I'm either gonna cut it off, but it's starting to get to that really like cute length. It just needs to be just like right here, and that's the length I'm waiting on. Anyway, hello, how are you? So now I've been in these booktube streets, okay? I know I'm not the only one. I know it is not just me, but I have this habit of going to the library, getting a bunch of books. You get like 6 books, you take them home. You read 1 or 2, maybe 3 if you're really feeling productive. But then you're like, I don't really feel like reading the rest of these. You keep the ones for a little bit longer that you haven't read, just in case you really is just feeling it in your spirit, you know, to read them. That doesn't happen. But what you do is place yet more books on hold. So when you have to go pick those books up, then you bring the books that you know you're not going to read back to the library to pick up those books. And then you like, it's a cycle. It is a cycle. And I want to end it. I really thought I was going to give the library just a rest, just because I have a lot of stuff going on. And so I was just like, you know what, let me just give myself a minute where I don't have to worry about bringing things back to the library and then keeping up with library books. That plan is by the wayside already because I completely forgot I already have 3 or 4 books that I put on hold that I have to now go get. But I have a stack of books in my home right now, and I have 3 days counting today. Okay, so this is my stack. Can you see it? I hope you can see it. This is my stack that we're going to be reading for the next 3 days. Starting with the book I just have on top. Oh. Also, my library receipt. Let's see how much money we saved. Oh, I just saved $54.99. I have saved $1,129 this year. I'm so sorry. I mean no disrespect by my terrible accents. I need to stop doing that. So I'm telling y'all, the library be saving you money. To my book girlies, the library saves you money because then you only buy the books that you absolutely love and need to have in your like actual personal library. And some books that you're like, wow, I didn't love it so much. You don't have to actually waste your money on it. And you're supporting your local library. It's a win all the way around. Anyway, so the first book we're reading is Tuesdays with Morrie, Tuesdays with Morrie by Mitch Albom. Yes. This is a nice short book. I anticipate being able to finish this particular one in a day. So I'm looking forward to this one. Then we also have Before the Coffee Gets Cold. I cannot pronounce that name. Okay, so it's Toshikazu, Kawaguchi, I think. Me sounding it out. I've literally never heard anybody say his name. I'm excited about this one. This one is also very short. Yeah, it's just under 300 pages, so I should be able to finish this in a day as well. Okay, I don't even know why I still have this book, but for whatever reason, something is telling me I really want to read it. So I'm going to listen to that thing, even though I don't like the way it's written. It's like I really enjoy the story, but I don't like the way it's written. I don't like this author's writing style. I really don't like it, but for whatever reason, something about this story is drawing me. So I'm gonna finish it. We're gonna power through and we're gonna finish it so I can give it back to the library. What makes it worse is the library ain't even asking for that bag. Be like, sis, you need to renew again? Got you, please. I need to finish it so I can give it back to the library. This is a children's book, but that's perfect because that means I can finish it very quickly. But it's How to Hold a Cockroach. Who's this by? By Matthew Maxwell. Now I am on chapter 2, which means I'm on like page 4. Hold on one second. Excuse me, I'm on page 9 for chapter 2. But literally in that first chapter, it immediately is really good. It's actually really, really good. So that's that book. And then this book, I was just perusing the library shelves. And I saw this one and I'm just like, oh my goodness. Cause I'm not obsessed, but when the show came out, the show The Magicians, is that the name of the show? I think it is The Magicians. This one, The Watchmaker of Filigree Street by Natasha Pulley. Like, it reminded me of that show because I know it's like you know, the world is called filigree, I think. Yeah, I was just like, you know what, let me read this. So I was like, this seems like an adventure, a little fantasy adventure. I know, I can look. I can already feel you doubting me, okay? I don't need that energy right now, all right? I don't need that energy. We're just gonna see how many I can get through in the next 3 days, okay? I need you to believe in me the way I believe in you if this was reversed, okay? Anyway, this is the last book I've got on this list. It is called Secret Identity, and it is by Alex Segura. And it sounded so interesting because it, like, I saw comic books on here and I was like, okay, so apparently this is set in 1975. There's a murder mystery aspect of it. Let's see. Let's read together because this one actually sounds really good. It's 1975 and the comic book industry is struggling. Carmen Valdez is an assistant at Triumph Comics, which doesn't have the creative zeal of Marvel nor the buttoned up efficiency of DC. But it doesn't matter. Carmen is tantalizingly close to fulfilling her dream of writing a superhero book. That dream is nearly a reality when one of the Triumph writers enlists her to help create a new character called Lethal Lynx, Triumph's first female hero and a runaway hit. But then her colleague is found dead. Whew. With all of their scripts submitted without her name. Carmen is desperate to piece together what happened to him and to hang on to her piece of Lynx, but that won't be easy. There's a cop investigating the murder, an old friend from Miami who shows up unannounced, and a complicated web of alliances and grudges among the passionate eccentrics who write comics for a living. Alex Segura uses his expertise as a comic creator as well as his unabashed love for noir fiction to create a truly one-of-a-kind novel. Hard-edged and bright-eyed, gritty and dangerous, and utterly absorbing. Baby! Sold! Y'all see why I don't read out loud? I was struggling. Absolutely sold. So it's like, it sounded so good. And it's got a blurb from S.A. Cosby, another author I'm excited to read eventually. This is our stack. This is our assignment. This is what I'm going to be attempting to read in the next 3 to 4 days. I will check in with you later. The first one I think I'm going to read though is How to Hold a Cockroach, just because I know that this is going to be very, very fast. So what time is it? Okay, I only have 10 minutes. I don't think I can read it that fast. Well, maybe. I don't know. Just because I know I can fly through it doesn't mean I necessarily want to. I still want to be able to sit in with the things in the book, you know? I'll probably read this tonight when I come home. Yeah, I will check back in with you probably when I finish this. Okay. Let's do this. Okay, so update. I have finished how to hold a cockroach. Language, apparently she is not with me today. But finished How to Hold a Cockroach, and the random video I found that was talking about it, it did state that it's like really repetitive, very simplistic, and I completely understand. After the first like few chapters, it's just like, okay, I do get it. I get the point. But otherwise, I still feel like it is a worthwhile read for sure. It is really repetitive. It's still good. And ultimately what it is about, unlearning, just really questioning like where it is you get these certain ideas and biases and all that kind of stuff, and just going on your own journey to figure out is that how you actually feel, or in the unlearning of it, it opens up possibility, like it opens up your mind and frees up your mind for the possibilities that you can have in life. I think it's a complex one. It's complex. My feelings about it. The book itself, the way it's written, I feel like it's an oversimplification of a complex story. I don't know. Anyway, I would still in fact recommend it. She is beautifully short, so it doesn't take very long to read, but it after a while does feel like a little bit of a slog. I still say it is worth a read. But next, what we are reading is Secret Identity. I'm excited for this one. I'm actually excited for this whole lineup. So I'm gonna be out here soaking up the gorgeousness that is Chicago today. It is genuinely perfect outside right now. So I'm gonna sit and read some of this and listen to a playlist. I will get back with you. I guess I'm a little bit into it. Okay, so I am, let's see how far. I am 27 pages in. I am on chapter 3, and so far I love it. One, comics. I already love it. I have been in the world of like artists and art production and stuff, which is more than just the drawing part, like in all phases of it. I love it so much. It legit makes me low-key want to change my my medium and go for comics really quick. And you know what, I'm still fairly young, so who knows. But I turned on the audiobook and I'm so glad I did. I'm so glad I did. It is New York with my favorite, I don't know how your hometown sounds to you, but since I am originally from New York, if I do not hear a little bit of like a Spanish something in the way that you're speaking, it is not my New York. It's like, is that, and then maybe a little bit of Creole, like, and that's specific to me, but it's my favorite. It's another reason why I love Elizabeth Acevedo, because that is what my New York sounds like. Yeah, I already love it. I already love it. So this will be my reading for the rest of the night. I will probably check back in with you tomorrow when I've gotten a little bit further into it. Yeah, absolutely. I love it. Yeah. Okay, I'm literally about to leave to return these books, but yesterday I read Tuesday with Maury and Before the Coffee Gets Cold. But these were on my 15 before the end, and I can see why I wanted to read them. Both of these are, oh, they are such good books, and these are the kind of books you go into and come out changed. Both of these are like a 4.9, just because I do not want to give out 5s willy-nilly, but both of these are 4.9. The Before the Coffee Gets Cold, I can definitely see where like the Japanese culture and American culture and what we choose to capture is different. Main lesson I got from this book was, I don't even know how to explain it, but I love that one of the like rules in here is that your present never changes, even if you go in the past, even if you go in the future, because apparently you can do that too. Spoiler, sorry. But wherever you go in time in your life, if you change something or not, it doesn't change your present. And I kind of love how everybody who decides to sit in that chair, they come out changed regardless, even though they know nothing is going to happen to their present. Their present is going to be what it is. They still come out changed. They learn how to appreciate the people around them better. And then they also learn to, I guess, take more control over their future, because even though this is their present, it doesn't have to be their future. And yeah, I love this book and highly, highly recommend it. And Tuesdays with Morrie, I don't know if it's a spoiler. The main quote out of here is, when you really learn how to die, I don't know, this is me paraphrasing. When you learn how to die, you learn how to live. This one was really, really good as well. And the fact that this is a real story, Morrie is like, the end of his life is low-key how I want the end of my life to be surrounded by people who love me and enjoy spending time with me and all that kind of stuff. And yeah, I love it. Love it, I love it, I love it. But this also brings me to the end of our reading sprint, because I didn't finish all the books. Let me see. I didn't read the Filigree Street one, and I didn't read the Book and Scone Society. I just ran out of time, and I'm also going to be traveling, so that one, I'm still in the middle of Secret Identity, and I'm not going to return that one. I am going to finish that. But yeah, these are great. These were great. So thank you so much for going on this little sprint with me, this little jaunt. And yeah, hope you have a great day. All right, bye. If you were thinking to yourself, I know she didn't just go to the library and drop stuff off and just be done. Well, guess what? You're right. I did get, what is this, Ministry of Time mixed reviews. Even the librarian said I have to let her know how I liked it, because very divisive book, apparently. So I'm going to be reading this on the road. And then Cookies by Von Vreeland, who I low-key love because he reminds me of one of my friends who I miss. And yeah, they have a similar countenance, but yeah. Almost though, I only came home with 2 books as opposed to 7, so it's progress.